Welcome back. This is Kevin Landrigan at nationaltelegraph.com. Probably the biggest horse trading that's going to occur in the close of this 2014 session really deals with the Medicaid Enhancement Tax. That's that tax on hospitals that 2 Superior Court judges have found to be unconstitutional. It's got to be fixed somehow. And the real question is how to fix it. Both the House and Senate have passed competing fixes that bear no resemblance to one another. That's what's going to make this negotiation very difficult. It's going to begin right after the Memorial Day holiday weekend. I think there's a real possibility this legislative session essentially comes to a close without an agreement. Maybe they can find their way to support the changes, but here's the problem. Senate President Chuck Morse has come up with a very ambitious proposal which would cut the tax at 5.5% down to 4.5%. At the same time, increase Medicaid reimbursements to hospitals, which they would like. But the problem is finding the money for that. That costs as much as $100 million over the next 2-year state budget, which is going to be difficult to find. House Democrats aren't fond of creating that kind of hole in the next state budget. So that's going to be the fight, is whether I think there's some support for modestly cutting this tax to try and get hospitals to agree with some kind of settlement. But blowing a $100 million hole in the next state budget certainly is something Democrats are reluctant to do and kind of create an issue on which they could be vulnerable in the next election.